I got a question for you. When you were a kid, like goo goo gaga, okay, probably not that young because you won't have any memories of when you were that young. If you do, that's awesome. But when you were a little kid, if somebody would ask you, hey little buddy, what do you want to be when you grow up? What was your answer? Was it something along the lines of, I want to be a pilot, I want to be a race car driver, I want to be a princess, I want to be a Power Ranger? Like, I really want you to think back to the earliest time you can remember when you wanted to be something, whatever it may be. And I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below, what was it that you wanted to be when you were a kid? Like, seriously, go down in the comment section and let me know what was your dream when you were a kid and what did you want to become when you grew up. And let's see how many of us had the same ideas or the same plans for our future. For the last 2 days, this is what I have been thinking about. Like, I have been thinking back to what did I say when I was young? What did I actually want to be? And as early as I can think about it, when people used to ask me, what do you want to be? My answer was doctor. And this was not because I, loved the profession or I loved seeing doctors, I loved being around doctors. It was just the way I was brought up with my family, and my elder sister is a doctor. So I guess that kind of rubbed off on me, and the answer has always been I wanted to be a doctor until... And I think back on my school and college life, and it went by so fast, like in a blink of an eye. Even though I spent, I think, 15 years in school and college, like it did not even feel like 15 years. That was like majority of my life, but still it felt so freaking short. Because at the time when I was in school and college, I knew my only goal was to get good marks, study, get good marks. And as I was reaching closer towards school and college, I was realizing that becoming a doctor is not exactly what I wanted. You see, when I talk about what I wanted to be when I grew up, for me it was never about which profession would make me the most money or which profession would give me the most respect. For me, it was always about what will I enjoy doing while I get paid for it. I mean, what's the point of life if you just go and just work, get money and like eat, survive? I mean, that's honestly not living. And then I graduated college and I reached the point where I had to pick which profession do I want to move forward with. And the reason I'm telling you guys this story is because of something that happened in this last week that made me go back to that time and just experience those feelings and reflect upon it. When I reached the point where I had to pick my professional career, I still hadn't decided. I just knew that I did not want to become a doctor. Now, no offense to anyone that wants to be a doctor, no offense to the doctors. I have a lot of respect for what they do, but just something that I did not see myself doing every single day. So I took a year drop to figure things out. And even though I had a year, I still hadn't figured out what it is I wanted to do. Actually, that year was the worst year of my life. Like, I was super depressed. I was at the lowest point, and the only thing that I could do in that year that really kept me sane was workout. Like, I found peace in exercising, and that year all I know is I spent a lot of time just researching about working out, how the body works, how the muscles work and everything and all that kind of thing. And I was just working out. Like, that's all I did. And towards the end of that year break, I came across physiotherapy. Now, physiotherapy intrigued me a lot because I was a person that from childhood, I was always interested in sports. And now in this past year, I had spent a year just learning about the body, about bodybuilding, about muscles. And physiotherapy kind of aligned with all of that. And I was like, this sounds like something interesting. So I went for it. And then I went and studied physiotherapy. And I am now a physiotherapist. Like, I even have a shiny degree to prove it. Like, I'm not just saying shiny degree. Like, my degree is actually very shiny. Now, like I told you guys, the reason that I'm telling you all this story today is because something that happened last week reminded me of that. Like, it put me back in that situation. And through that entire experience that I had last week, I realized that since the time we are born, there is something that we are not told or we are not brought up to understand about choices. What happened is, in the start of Jan, I had a lot of hopes for the new year that this year I'm going to be posting more, I'm going to be making more videos, and it would be awesome. And then I got hit with COVID, which was the reason that I was able to upload only 4 or 5 videos in Jan, and that kind of demotivated me, because in December I had uploaded 26 or 27 videos, and going from that to going to Jan uploading only 5 videos was like crazy. And the most recent video I uploaded was sharing my experience with COVID, and that video did really well. It brought a lot of people onto my channel. It increased my subscriber count like crazy. I had the views were up over 100% to 200%. It was crazy, and all of that made me really happy. But it brought something that I had not anticipated, and that was fear. Because initially I was creating videos and I was putting it out there like nobody is watching, it's fine. And now suddenly more and more people are watching me, and that pressure just kept building, and it was like, what now? What's my next video? Like, I did not know what would be my next video. My next video would either break or make my channel, and it really just consumed me so much that I was paralyzed and couldn't make any video. And then that's why I decided I'm gonna make a video just talking about this, talking about the fact that I have this creator block, that I have this fear now, and I'm just gonna put it out there. And I did this for 2 reasons. One reason was for me to just publish a video, just get out of my head and just publish a video, and just come to see everything is fine. Even if the video is not amazingly produced, not crazily edited, and I just publish a video, I think that would help me get over my fear. And the second reason is because I wanted you guys to see that there are times when you just can't do something, or you're feeling blocked, or you're feeling lost, and that is okay. Like, it's normal, because with this channel I want to promote a more intentional lifestyle where we understand everything we go through, and it's not normal to have good days every time, or a good week, or a good month always. Like, there are sometimes you just can't do something, and that's the second reason why I wanted to post this video. So I published this video 2 days back. After publishing the video, the first 30 minutes, the video actually outperformed my other videos. But I received one comment that was along the lines of, dude, you should not post a video if you do not have something amazing to share, or you've not done something amazing. And this comment kind of hit home. Like, it kind of played on my insecurities of the what now, what is my next video going to be. And I made a very rash decision, and I just deleted the video. And I shouldn't have deleted the video, because the whole point of the video was to show that I did not have anything great to share. I did not do any crazy editing. I just wanted to share the video and just let you guys see that it's okay to have those days and to feel blocked. And I was actually inspired to make and post that videos after watching Peter McKinnon's video.
When I woke up this morning thinking about what are we gonna do today? What are we gonna shoot? What are we gonna vlog? What does Belfast have in store for me? And then you start thinking about ideas. What ideas do you have that you can fulfill today to make an interesting vlog, to make an interesting story, a video that's compelling, that people are gonna like to watch? And I just had nothing. It was just a blank slate. Nothing was coming to me. Got in the shower, was brushing my teeth, sitting around, eating Sour Patch Kids, just thinking, what can I shoot? And then I thought, what an interesting idea it would be to make a video about not having ideas.
And now you're probably thinking that, Mac, what is the whole point of sharing these stories? Remember that I told you that since the time we are born, there's one thing that we are never told. From the time we are born, we are always told that you need to decide what you want to be when you grow up and work towards that. Now, I'm not saying anything wrong with that. I'm not saying that that's not what you should do. But I want you to go down in the comment sections and see the comments that you guys have put about what y'all wanted to be when y'all grow up. And now if y'all are in adulthood, like, how many of y'all are actually doing what y'all actually wanted to be? And now I'm not saying that you all should have done that. My point is that life keeps changing. Like, it's cool to set goals and resolutions to work towards, but my point is life is just not planned out that way. Like, anything can happen in life and things can just change, or even you might change, your passions might change, your interests might change, and that is okay. You don't have to stick with something if your passions and your interests change. Like 2 years back, my passion was totally on the entrepreneurial side, where I just wanted to build businesses and make money, and that's what I was doing. And now at this point, that's not my passion. My passion has shifted more towards the creator side, to create these videos, to edit, to film, to make these videos. It's something that I really enjoy, and so I am spending less time trying to make more money from my side hustles, from these online businesses, and instead spending more time in making these videos, because that's what makes me happy. And 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, maybe I will not be interested to make these videos anymore. I mean, I hope I am, but I might just change and I might want to do something else, and that is okay. So it's cool to have goals and all, but I think the most important thing, something that we are not told to do, is to live in the moment. Like whatever situation you are, instead of always aiming and looking for the next step or looking for the next big thing, try to live in the moment and do the best that you can do in that moment.